This video is about my Beatles trading cards. I have 177 of them. I have 29 Series 1s, 27 Series 2s, 32 Series 3s, 28 of the Hard Days Nights, 48 colours, and 13 of the diaries. And I've organised them as such, and they're not all complete, obviously, and it's a mixed bag of cards. Some are really nice quality, some have been drawn on, and some are a bit torn, but the photographs themselves are also a bit of a mixed bag, because some of them are posed, some of them are candid, and some of them are just a bit odd. Like these ones here, I haven't seen sort of mainstream Beatles photos. They're in these long pant bathing suits holding mobile Beatle mobiles or whatever. So these are Series 1s. They're all from 1964. So you can see some yellowing tape that's been put on these ones. It's an interesting one with their go-karts. Series 1, 2 and 3 are all black and white. The backs of Series 1s, here's George getting his haircut. This one was once owned by Tracy. This is number 653 in a series of 60. So those ones were in blue print on the back. So there's the end of my collection of Series 1 Beatles trading cards. Series 2, this one here has a bizarre misprint on Ringo's eye. Some of them have printed autographs over the top. Don't be fooled into thinking they're real. This one badly torn. Some of them are in bad state. Some of them are in really quite a nice state. I've had them for a long time. Bought them at an eBay auction. Just a mixed bag. I can't remember what I paid for them. See, I don't remember seeing this photo here. Here's John with a cigar in his mouth. Sorry about the glare. Try and keep it open. Some of the live shots. Bowler hats. Again, bowler hats. Fans getting taken down. That's the end of my Series 2. There's Ringo getting mobbed. Series 3, I've got, I think, 32 of these. George seems to have grown a moustache too early in this one here. Someone's graffitied that one. Were they in Florida? This is a US visit. I think all these cards were printed in the United States. They're bobby hats, so that's UK police gear. Shaving. Beach, so US tour photos. US tour photos when they're at the beach. Normally they're in Florida or somewhere like that. Action shot from Ringo. So now these ones here with the sepia tone, They're the Hard Days Nights ones, and apparently they're a bit harder to find. Got 28 of those. I'm not sure how many were in the series. But they're generally, well, it's a mixed bag actually. Half and half are quality photos like this one here. I remember having as a big poster, them sitting in prams. It was a professional photo, doctored portrait photo, and then some candid shots from the film sets, I suppose. Let me get on to the backs of the Hard Days Nights ones before we move on. Has a little description of the photo, I suppose. In this scene from A Hard Day's Night, Paul, John, George, and Ringo open fan mail and relax in the hotel suite. The boys are getting ready to perform on television, but complications are about to set in. It's card number 53. And the colour ones have... here we go, the colour ones. And the backs of the ones that I've got, a lot of them are torn up. They've been glued down in the scrapbook. Usually have the stats of the Beatles. Yeah, so these colour ones, you can see the first in the series there. Someone's mistakenly used a biro to write on the photograph itself. But some of these tape marks, roughed edges. Some of this poor one here is not in bad condition, and there's a few like that as well, where they're in tape marks. But there's a lot of these that are quite nice. That one there is an unusual photo, riding on a horse-drawn carriage. And these ones here are what is known as the diary ones. The colour reproduction is not as good as the colour ones, but they have a little diary entry in the back. Dear diary, we finally got into recording studio today, and so on. So they tell a bit of a story about the Beatles as they go along, but I don't have many of those, 13 diary ones. So yeah, there's 177 in total that I've got, that I've recently put in this photo album. Sort of fat, but thank you.